What is up, my little Deinos? Vepsis, your coach of the Helsinki Hydreigons, and we are here for my BBR Week 6 battle when we go up against Shayquaza and his team being the Dallas Starmies. His roster you can see above my facecam as well as my roster as a comparison, and this is a pretty scary matchup cause I could get easily wrong quite a few mons and their sets, especially a Victini, that I have to just hope that I have the right answers what I'm bringing. But for example, if he brings a special set with choice specs, I might lose today because it's gonna be claiming a lot of kills. Blastoise is also very scary versus me depending on which side of a attacker it's gonna be with Cell Smash. I'm expecting a physical variant versus me. And then he has things like Guzzlord, which is a lower tier mod that I don't really respect otherwise. Hope be drafting it myself, because obviously I like Hydreigon, so fuck Guzzlord. But in fairness, in this matchup with the team of 6 I'm bringing, it might fuck me over, I have to regret it. So it's a very scary matchup in a lot of ways, but I have a team in 6 in place that I hope can do it the job. And more importantly, I'm bringing both Executor and Weekly Tough, and you know, you cannot spell either of them without GG, so hopefully that will be the case for our side for some good luck and we can actually win this week. And it would be pretty cool if I can win a battle with both of those in my team. But good luck and have fun for Shayquaza, and let's just jump into this and see what he brings. And I'm gonna pull out the matchup in the meantime. Now there might be a little bit of editing if this is gonna take a long time for my opponent, because my opponent might be doing his introduction as well, like I just did. So, alright, we are here in the battle, and he does bring some lower tier stuff. He doesn't bring Skarmory, to my surprise. That's really surprising. So he has Whirlix, which I think is gonna be a hazard stacking lead with Focus Sash on Burden. And yeah, this is gonna be a scary matchup for sure. I have to predict around the Guzzlord well. The Blastoise could either be now physically defensive for my Vivo, unless he's just really banking that he has proper reducing berries like Hollow Berries on Victini and the Gopher Kriegers, or he's just going like has stacking offense in general. But who do I like as a lead here? I could lead with my... Because here's the thing, he's gonna get something at 1 HP. Who do I rather let be 1 HP? I don't really care about Sticky Webs all too much, other than my Nidoking. I could try to lead with my Wendy and get up my rocks. So I think I'll do just that. I might have to rely on Trick Room of my own, which is scary because he might have a Trick Room plan himself. But I'm gonna lead with my Wendy and get up my rocks. This will also mean that when I get my Wiggly Tough at low HP, that opens up the Guzzlord, but Guzzlord will have Heavy Slam in general already as it is. So this is gonna be scary matchup one way or another, but I have to keep my checks for his big 3 of Blastoise, Victini and Zeraora no matter what, and I have to kinda improvise around the Guzzlord. But yeah, there's this Whirlix lead. So basically what I'm committing right now is that I expect the Sticky Webs to stay up just a little bit. But I do want to have the rocks up early on the battle, as we seem to have some connection issues, because this is taking a long time. Hopefully this won't last for too long. Alright, so now we are getting into things. So now I'm just gonna get up my rocks. And what I have to do is that I have to get up a Wish once I put him into Focus Sash range. That's what I have to do. So I get the Wish Pass on a following turn. That's how we're gonna play this out. So we get up our rocks, we let the Sticky Webs go up, cause I don't think... Like, I'd rather have the rocks up, and then at the point where I feel like I don't need Stealth Rocks on his side anymore, then I'm just gonna defog. Or if something else like the Guzzlord becomes too big of a problem under Sticky Webs, then I just give up on the rocks in general. But for now, we are just dedicated to have them up as it is. I just hope the disconnection won't be too big of an issue, because he's taking a long time with a mod that is clicking Sticky Webs immediately, so For my sake, I guess I hope for some reason he's thinking a lot of this, cause that's burning out his own timer, but it's really unlikely. Cause you have a dedicated Swirlix lead for one reason only, you're doing sticky webs. He goes for Dasking Gleam immediately. Huh. Okay. So now I will break its sash with Dasking Gleam. And then I get up a Wish up. So ideally I can time it in a way that I'm into Focus Sands range from his Endeavor, and then I pick it up while the Wish would be still in there. That's how I have to play this one out. Is this then now gonna be one of those servers that doesn't work for him? Now he has Yan on it. Okay. See, what I could do now is that he could try to Endeavor already. But I feel like his best play would be Sticky Webbing. Still, even though I've been expecting it to well, but I'm really... I guess now that there's downtime, like how do I wanna play around this? Cause the big risk would be that if I go into my Rotom Heat he Endeavors, I'm a little bit weakened already. Granted, I do have Wisp Passing for my weekly top to it, and I have Pain Split on it. But like, I think I'll trust on my gut and think that the Rotom Heat is the better play. Not this. Now my controller is lacking. There we go. And I will switch back into Wigglytuff and then I throw up a Wish. But him having either way the Yan is kinda annoying in itself still. Like, I might be sitting here for quite a bit just to play this game out, even if it's turn-wise gonna be a quick battle. Yeah, now he does Sticky Web. See, that's what I thought he would have done anyways. Interestingly enough, I might be able to overhit if I'm faster than him. Because I could kill him before he can get anything off. So I might do that. Like, I haven't propped any of his item. And on this case I will think it's Focus Sash, and since I haven't popped him into that range, he doesn't have the Unburden. So can I kill him without too much of a issue that it's gonna be causing? Oh, he's faster, he does go for the Yan, but this doesn't matter. On my Rotom Heat necessary, because I planned to swap out after this hit. So this is not the worst case scenario. That he did that. The worst case scenario would have been if he had Endeavor, he would click that instead. But this is the scary part where it begins, that now, well, it starts when Blastoise show up, or it starts when the Gasload shows up. And funnily enough, I actually have a Bone Burst on my Noivern over Draco Meteor, because I was more scared of the Blastoise getting a free setup if I'm -2, but now obviously when I see Gasload I have to regret that as well. So if I manage to win this game, I'm honestly quite surprised, which is annoying to say already so early on in the game, but like I don't like my matchup versus the 5 months that he has left. So he brings his Zeraora, he is not heavy duty boots. It would be kinda nice to be able to actually do something in this game. Game Freak, can we get our normal timer back so we don't have to play online? I know nobody from Game Freak is gonna watch my videos, I know that for sure. But like, it's frustrating. LAN networking. Alright. We can do something. And we are gonna be doing the Mew play. I can take Knockout just fine with the Colvo Berry. I'm physically defensive to take Plasma Fist as well. And I think honestly Knockout is his play, cause it gets rid of Rotom Heat's heavy duty boots. It hits the Nidoking, which would be like a decent swap as a ground type to get rid of its Life Orb, if he's scared of that. So like I think Knockoff is definitely his play, to be able to be prepared every single thing. You have to try to be prepared genuinely as best as possible, but like there are some things that you just cannot fit into Team of 6, and he just happens to have those that I couldn't fit in. But he does go for the knockoff, which will take just fine. We don't see the life orb. I could see him going for a taunt because I'm Mew, and he doesn't know necessarily what I am. But I'm not gonna commit to it just yet. Maybe there's a room of possibility that maybe he doesn't value his Zeraora enough, and to the point that he wants Mew being weakened, and proceed from there. But I'll click the Earth Power on the first, we figure out this following turn how I'm gonna react on it. It also comes into consideration what is in front of me. If the Zeraora is still in front of me, then it comes to question, but I don't know what's... I'm not sure that if he's gonna go for that taunt play or not. Alright, he does go for the taunt as I thought. So this is the turn where I'm gonna be like, okay, let's see the damage output. It should be doing over half. Yeah. That is around... That might be just a barrier of 40% or 35%. I'm gonna check quickly my Mew versus the Zeraora. That does Ice Beam kill, because I could punish the Castle trying to swap in on me. It wouldn't kill the Zeraora right now. Do I feel like predicting him? I feel like I do, because I shouldn't lose too much. Okay, he does stay in. So I should have just tried to just deal with him from there. Okay. Do I just go into Nidoking predicting another Plasma Fist? What can I heal on with this Mew? I cannot heal up versus a lot of things, so I think I'll just do the same thing and just get rid of the Zeraora. I don't think Mew can heal up versus a lot of things, and in fairness, it doesn't really do too much after it's taking care of this thing. Okay, I'm glad that I stayed in. But the first time around, well, the second time around when how should I say? The first time around when I clicked Ice Beam, that should have been a power play, so that was a mistake. But I wanted to cover the Gasload aggressive swap if he would have valued his Zeraora more. But Mew is probably a sack at this point for me. Zeraora was the main target that I wanted it to be there for. Yeah, that's the Gasload. See, now I wonder how much speed he will have on it. He takes the rocks damage, so we know it's not boots for whatever reason. He is faster than me and goes for Heat Crash. What kind of boost do you get? Probably attacking boost, what I would have to guess. Yeah, attack boost. So this is where I have to regret my Noivern, what it is, but I have to go into it first to get some U-turn chip. The worst case scenario I think it would be that it's a... Well, I get to see what it is. Joy Scarf. Huh. Joy Scarf Gasload, that's what I'm gonna be getting beaten today. That's annoying. But like... What's your swap into this? I kinda feel like just U-turning here. But actually I should defog. That should be my play. Why was I even thinking about it that much? We defog. Because he's gonna swap, I get rid of the sticky webs. Alright, I'm glad I didn't Boom Burst. And now we go into weekly top and we get up a wish. Oh, I can. Well, actually, I just got rid of the rocks. I click stealth rocks on the turn, I think. Yeah, I click rocks, so I have them back up. So I can at least intensify Victini if it's boost or not. Most of the time he has run Victini without boost, the heavy duty boots. But last battle that I saw from him from week 5, I did see him finally for the first time running heavy duty boots on it. So it's not anymore like a case that I thought mostly throughout the week that yeah, he doesn't just want Victini to run heavy duty boots and that he values a boosting item, but now I have to guarantee it more so than ever. Yeah, we see the combo berry, so it's like body press, yeah. I got mixed defensive with quickly top, so obviously the first one will do a little bit more, a lot more than I would like to, but I think I can take a second one. So I can go for rocks. If he stays in, then I can go for the wish following turn. But no matter what, I should now value rocks. If he swaps into Victini, I go into Rotom Heat. If he goes into Blastoise, we go into our Executor, which hopefully will do its job. Because I wasn't trusting Mantine to beat a Blastoise, because I think it's gonna be a physical variant with the Rock Slide, so at +2 it will do like over 70% to Mantine, as I will try to haste it, and then Mantine doesn't do anything back, so that's why this matchup is pretty tough on me. Because it's like I have to make these calls that how do I not lose to this thing? Well, now I lose to the other thing if he brings up to the game. So it wasn't that easy to form a team of 6 defensively and offensively wise that I felt that comfortable with. Now it's definitely about the connection. Like, we should not be looking at Wendy dancing around. Well, it's not dancing, you're just, I don't know, lifting up your legs, feeling too much the pressure. Don't be pressured, Wendy, we'll fine, we'll figure this one out. Don't worry about the Go-Fuck in front of you, he's nothing. Even before, it's gonna fuck me over when I say that, but that's fine. It won't do that. It's gonna be the Cast Lord or the Victini or the Blastoise. It won't be this. It won't be this. Come on, game, guys. We want to just play this cast down battle.
A few moments later.
And we are 31 minutes in on my recording. And 2 things have died from his side and 1 from my end. Stealth rocks. Right away. Sorry if I seem like this is probably a part that is gonna be edited together. I might have been a little bit off from there, but I'll be literally sitting here for 4 minutes so I can click this move. We have a lot of connection issues right now and I hate it a lot. Hopefully there's not gonna be a next 4 minutes that I'm gonna sit here and be like, yeah, I got my rocks up, hopefully. In 5 minutes. You know, Wendy, you keep stretching. I wish I could be stretching, but I don't feel like doing that in front of camera, but you don't have anything to shame. Look at you. Look at Wendy go. He's so confident. She's so confident we can win this battle. Not my character. My character is shitting in the pants when it's seeing that Castler in the backfield, just like me. Yeah, Rotom. There's nothing happening. There's not too much to camera. What are you cheering on? Nothing happening.
A few inches later.
Keep stretching, Wendy. We're gonna be here for a while. You probably noticed by now, but just saying. At some point that smoke is gonna go upside down and you're gonna look mad. And I wouldn't blame you. I hate this. Why I have to slowly wait to lose to Cast Lord? Why you gotta make it more painful to me? I wish I had a drink as well. I'm thirsty.
2 hours later.
Okay, we are back with the battle. I'm just gonna double check I'm recording. Yes, I am. Okay, we are clicking stealth rocks like we normally did. As he hot swaps into Victini. I'm gonna protect because I wanna see what kind of Victini this is. If it's sub, it's pretty bad, but I can go into my Rotom Heat and it has 4 play to hit it. He's Blue Flare with it, so he might be Specs with it. He might be Specs. I could try to scout this damage. How much Victini? Let's say. See Celebrate. Over into this. I should take it just fine as long as it's not Specs. How much Rotom Heat takes from specs? I would take it just okay. I think that's my best turn to go into Rotom Heat now. 29. So that's not specs. Okay, that's good to know. So I can foreplay here to see if it's locked in or not, or get damage on somebody else. Even damage in the Gasload is good. Okay, he's not choiced, he gets this Pedef drop, which is annoying. Which is definitely annoying. Now he can Blue Flare for free. How did my weekly top take this thing? Hits. It took them decently. I don't think I should swap into it. He flame charges, okay. That's scary. That is a little bit scarier, but for now we can still deal with it. Now I have to let Wigglytuff deal with this Victini. Yeah, that's basically what needs to happen. I think Wigglytuff at that amount of health. See, I don't know if it's Glaciate. Yeah, I don't know if he's Glaciate, so I have to go into my Wigglytuff, and I think I Protect to gain leftovers. And we stall at least one of these. As he has 5 left. I think I go for the Wish. Yeah. And get one of these again. And we Protect on this. Come on, Wendy, you got this. You got this, Wendy. This wasn't supposed to be your job to deal with this thing, but we are certainly doing it right now. My apologies for my opponent, but I cannot deal with this thing otherwise. We have to remain healthy for this thing. There we go, Wendy. Let's try to predict. Do I predict? I don't feel like I have to predict yet. Okay. Because one of these turns I could Dazzling Gleam just once in. Okay, as he goes for that. Now I declean. Now we just declean. Oh, as he goes in to go for Kriegers, this is actually just fine. That Victini probably is then heavy duty boots. Yeah, it was, we actually frisked it. So that makes sense. Now I just wish up again. As he pain splits, yeah, that's a little annoying. But I think what I can do is that I go into my Nidoking on this. Yeah, we take this just fine. And what I think I do is that I get up my T-Spike now. So I can wear down the other things. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine by me. Do I want 2 layers? I think 1 is fine. So I think I'll just Earth Power this thing. Yep, we got good damage on you. And this thing should be dead now. Okay, so we are still in a somewhat decent of a spot. The Blastoise can still be scary. But at least with T-Spikes up and Rocks up, that makes it a little bit easier for me. As the Gastlord comes in. As the Gastlord comes in. Do I feel like scouting this? Do I need Nido King for late game? It would be really good on the Trick Room. How much my Northern is taking from this thing if it goes for crunch? How much time I have? 30 seconds. I think I could do the Northern play. Don't go for Dragon Claw. He goes for knockoff. I can outspeed this. I can outspeed this and go for Boom Burst. And I don't leave myself as a setup fodder. For Blastoise. So I go into Wendy and I get leftovers recovery from this. So T-Spikes come in handy in that point. He can try to hot swap on this, but the Guslord would be dead anyways. Alright. There comes the Blastoise, and now we hope that he is a physical variant. We click Trick Room. We are Yachi Berry on this thing, and we get about Trick Room. There we go! And we harvested the Yachi Berry as well. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. He was still special, but thank God. Thank God for the Executor. We Energy Ball again. And Executor cleans the game up. Holy crap. Executor and Wigglytuff, you cannot spell either of them without GG. Holy crap. GG. Oh. What a way to turn out our season. Like, we have barely been part of this. Like you saw you see right now below my face cam, my record from this league, but most of that I've inherited. I played my first battle in this league. In case you missed it, it should be popping at the outro, so if you missed that, definitely check it out as well if you're curious. But from that week, spoilers right now, if you don't want any spoilers, skip to the ending on the outro. You can see the last week's battle. But the last week, now that I'm spoiling this, we did lose it 2-0 to Oliva-sama. And if I would have lost this week, it would have been putting me in a pretty, I wouldn't say like something that I cannot overcome from. But this made it a lot easier that I can win this, put myself into a equal record again. And I actually have been able to gain 1 differential at least, now that I won this trio. But we are gonna be coming back next week again. I don't remember actually who I've been playing, but I might be leaving it right about now as a text, just for myself snapping that finger, so I remember what point doing editing I will put. But you saw my next opponent if you're curious about it, so stay tuned for that and for our NCP season as well that is going on currently for my channel. Leave a like if you really enjoyed to see Executor and Wigglytuff in this battle, and subscribe if you're new. But until then, thank you for watching, and I'm gonna be seeing you guys later.